The majority of the workers here at Puget Sound Naval Shipyard belong to the Bremerton Metal Trades Council, which now tells me that they expect morale to fall based on this executive order, which is now eliminating a number of resource groups for them. The shift changes go on at Puget Sound Naval Shipyard despite President Trump's order terminating all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs.
It just makes things a tiny bit harder.
Recruiting new employees continues, but support for existing employees found within worker resource groups now gone from the shipyard. A follow-up memo to the executive order prohibits employee resource groups that promote unlawful diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, but still gives agency heads the right to allow employees to host affinity group gatherings.
The federal government, Navy, expressly forbade any association with the email systems or any support systems.
The groups functioned as support groups for women, for veterans, people of color, and others, often attended by managers so they could learn what their employees were going through.
It was helpful, improved overall morale, improved inclusiveness.
But now, Mark Layton, president of the Bremerton Metal Trades Council, which represents the majority of blue-collar workers here, tells me these marginalized groups no longer have that support.
It's a return to don't ask, don't tell sort of an issue where most of them have been marginalized for decades. You can always go to your manager, you can always go to the union, but I don't particularly look like any of those groups.
Now, these resource groups, Layton tells me, can still meet if they do it off-site and outside of work hours. But he said that's really rather unlikely because when most people finish their shift, they just want to head home. Right now, at least up until this point that they've been eliminated, they were meeting during their lunch breaks on site here at the shipyard. Live in Bremerton, Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.